Good morning, Facebook. Um, I am going to do an intro video. Um, I don't know if I've ever done this on either one of my YouTube channels, but we're gonna do one today. I don't know if I will post it both on both channels or just the main channel yet. So, but anyways, hi. I'm Deanna. I am the owner of Before the Fit. Um, the social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Gmail, the Wix blog site. My other blog site is currently through Bluehost, which I was not able to um, re-up um, the subscription or whatever for however many years they do, but I switched over to Wix because I can blog on there for free. So I have all that, and obviously YouTube. So I am originally from the Pittsburgh area, like south of Pittsburgh. Um, Shortly after I was born, my dad got a job transfer down to Texas, and that is where my sister was born. And then before I started kindergarten, we had moved back up to the Pittsburgh area. Um, and right before I started school is when we moved to the school district I graduated from. Um, well, I started K through 12, did K through 12. Um, so, um, I graduated my senior year. Like, I was fairly thin. Okay, so growing up, and I didn't really start my weight gain until I dated my ex fiance. We never got married. I never got divorced, obviously, since we um, never got married. We broke up long before the the wedding plans ever started. And then my weight gain continued um, throughout my 20s and my 30s. So I have been working on it for a while now. Um, so, um, but that's when I started my late teens. um, I gain, I lose, I gain, I lose, I gain, I lose. So that kind of stuff. And in my mid 20s, so it'll be it's 2025 now. In November, beginning of November, it'll be 14 years since we have moved out of Pennsylvania down to Louisiana. Okay, and I did put on some weight in Louisiana, and the apartment complex that we lived in has um, a fitness center. Okay, it has the bikes, treadmills, ellipticals, and one weight machine, one singular weight machine that is like a 3 or 4 station weight machine, stationary. So I would go to the fitness center mainly for the cardio. Um, Elijah and I would walk. Okay, I should. Before I moved, okay, in 2009, I had my first child. Okay, so, and then we moved in 2011. So I got into a routine and I lost a bunch of weight. And then we moved here, and the closest gym, we had a YMCA that's 3 miles away, and um, Planet Fitness that is 5 miles away. So I did not have transportation to get to and from there. I live in South Carolina in a small town, so public transportation is not what it is in Baton Rouge where I lived. So I put the weight back on. I started working at Waffle House. I walk to and from work because it's like less than half a mile away from my house. So I do live walking distance from Food Lion, which is nice because I was able to do like grocery shopping there and like before work or on my days off or whatever. Um, so in 2015 is when we moved here. July and August. July, my mom and Elijah moved here. I moved here in August, so it'll be 10 years this July and August that we have been here. Um, I was walking somewhere, like going towards work. I don't know if I was going to, like Roses or whatever that is out that way. Because we have a little shopping complex, and I did see a sign saying, that workout anytime. Um, so many. I'm actually going to put silent mode on. Nope, not the ringer. Silent mode my phone. I was like a kid on Christmas when I saw the sign. I signed up for it in 2015, and literally the day it opened in 2016, like a few months later after it was done being built, was the day I found out I was pregnant again for the second time. So, at the beginning of my pregnancy, I was going, often, but in 2015, around the same time that I started working, I also went to college, started going to college for, fitness. Okay, so, I was working and going to college at the same time, in 2015. Well, it started in 2015. Okay, so, I was supposed to graduate in 2018. But in that time, I was working, single parent, just got pregnant. So, like, appointments for me, appointments for my oldest, and then my youngest was born at the beginning of 2017. Um, so, my ex, I guess we did break up. I don't know if we were officially together or not, but whatever. He left, which is fine. So I had to juggle that. But in 2016, I did have to cancel my gym membership, because work, school, pregnancy, um, and my oldest. I was taking care of my oldest, and like I was tired, so. I canceled my membership. I hated having to do that, but I was going maybe like once or twice a month. And it just wasn't worth the money to go once or twice a month. But 2017 I had my kid. So I went on maternity leave right before Christmas in 2016. I know this is all over the place. But 2016, right before Christmas, I went on maternity leave. And then I had my youngest, Wyatt, which you have seen on my channel before. And instead of going back to work, I focused on college and my kids and myself. So, I originally was supposed to graduate in 2018, at the end of 2018, but life happens, and I did end up graduating in 2019. So I have my bachelor's degree, so in exercise science. I decided to go the whole program, which they broke it up. You took your program first, and at the end of that, if you did not want to continue, you could get your associate's degree in exercise science. But if you wanted to continue and get your bachelor's degree, you could do that, which is what I decided to do, is get my bachelor's degree. Um, so, February 2019, I got my bachelor. I finished high school, and then they sent out the bachelor's degrees shortly after I got mine in April of 2019. Um, I started looking for work. I did have an interview at a gym, but I did not get that job. Um, which is fine, because there's obviously something out there for me. And then in 2020, March 2020, we all know what happened in March of 2020. Everything just shut down. So we were all home, all four of us, me, the two kids, and my mom, all home all day, every day. So it's like, all right. My weight gain continued in 2020. I think it was the stress and stuff like that. So, and then in 2021, I started losing the weight that I had gained during the pandemic, and I did end up losing all of the pandemic weight, and in 24, I think it was 2024, I started gaining the weight back. So I don't know. And then I started making myself doctor's appointment to get blood work. Everything came back fine. So it's May of 2025, and I am still trying to lose the weight that I gained last year. I am 39. I'm going to be 40 in September. I know that's a little shocking to some people. Last year, a friend of mine whose son is also friends with Elijah, like, we joined, she put us on her gym membership, and I was using the gym, Max Fitness, I think is what it's called now, Max Fitness. I'm pretty sure what it's called, but due to financial reasons, she had to cancel it, which is understandable. That's one of the reasons why I had to cancel my gym membership. So, anyways, so I have my YouTube channels, I have my Wix blog site, I have my Facebook page and Facebook group, Instagram, and TikTok is all Before the Fit. Gmail, beforethefit@gmail.com. But anyways, a little bit about my philosophy. I don't want to say philosophy, but I have been watching some videos on YouTube about like the MLMs. One of them just shut down last month. And then I was watching a video last night by another YouTuber about an influencer. I am not the one who is going to promote different MLMs or different I don't want to say like products, but the different weight loss things. Like you will never hear me promote fat burners. Um, what else? Meal replacement shakes, stuff like that. The GLP-1 stuff. I do not take a lot of products myself. Like there are a few that I will take, like protein powder. Um, what is it called? Collagen peptides. um, and what is it called? I've taken it before. I know I've talked about it on my vlogging channel. Pre-workouts. Okay, so those are like the only three products that I will take. I have taken. Um, so, but as far as like me taking a GLP-1, I'm not going to do that. Um, and the video that I saw yesterday was about a fitness influencer who has a course, like a macro masterclass or whatever it's called, and that she was selling. And it has like 5 courses within this masterclass, and she was selling it for X amount of money, which I'm not opposed to having a course that teaches you things, okay, but what I am opposed to is like you having something like this and then you're not using this um, for your own personal weight loss. Like, um, so, um, she, uh, she admitted on her YouTube channel, like, that is her smallest platform, that she was taking a GLP-1 to lose her weight. So, but at the same time, she was promoting her, master class. So, like, um, the transparency was not there. So, um, and then like the MLMs, which is basically what they are. One of them has switched from an MLM to an affiliate marketing strategy, which I don't have a problem with affiliate marketing because I am an affiliate for a couple of different companies, one being Amazon. I do Orgain and um, what else? There's one other. It has to do with the blog site. I just can't think of it right now. But um, I'm not going to promote a product that I'm not going to use, like I haven't used before. So, um, anyways, she got like busted for that, and the one that just recently shut down out of nowhere has, like, I looked at their website and they're like super expensive. I would, and the one company has the meal replacement shakes, which I have heard mixed reviews about. Some people say that the shakes are good, some say they are gritty. Um, so their coaches relied mainly on the sales of the shakes from themselves as well as their downlines to make their monies. And now it's an affiliate, and you have to go and find this person like Jane Doe. If you want her order to have, like, to be your affiliate person, you would have to search for her. If not, just go on the website, buy the product. And whatever else they're promoting, they have. So, I personally would much rather lose the weight the old fashioned way, through diet and exercise. I have noticed a difference in taking the collagen peptides, whether it be Orgain or one in the blue, Vital Proteins. And there's one other that I have taken, Gauge Life. So I have noticed like a difference in like my joints, my hair mainly. I know it's shorter, but that's when I take it consistently. But the thing is, taking it consistently is the key. So, and the pre-workouts I have taken, there was one that many years ago that I've taken from Walmart, that I got from Walmart. I don't even know, or I don't remember what brand that one was, but there was one that I bought from Gauge Life. The biggest complaint I have about that one is the flavor, and I wish that the owner of that one would come out with a different flavor. I just don't like. She has. It's a female. She has a stem-free one and one that has a stimulant. The stimulant is caffeine. So the product itself, I have noticed that it does work. The workouts are better. I'm more focused. So, but I don't necessarily need a pre-workout. I am out of the pre-workouts, both containers of it. I have not gotten another container, mainly because I don't like the flavor of it. So, it's nothing towards her, Gauge Life, or anything. There was a review saying that they didn't like the flavor of it either. So, and protein powders, like, I have a hard time getting enough protein in during the day. So, I don't, like, if at the end of the day I'm a little short on protein, I will make a protein shake. I actually have one right here. This is the most recent one that I have. So it's vanilla. So, I much prefer to get my protein through like food and stuff like that. Food. So rather than relying on a supplement. So I know this video is a little on the longer side, but oh, Outback, Outback, Outback. That is Outback. I also have a garden, which I'm growing herbs and veggies. And today it currently rained. Today's Thursday. I don't know if it is still raining or not, but I do have to go and get a couple of things from like Walmart and stuff. So, I personally, I know there's this term, but holistic, so I don't know if I, fully have a holistic approach to things, but I try not to like overdo stuff when it comes to like medications. I'm not saying I don't use like my kids are on medication. There is a time and a place for it. And stuff like that. I do take cough medicine. I do have cough drops. But at the same time, I do make like herbal tea with like literal herbs from the garden, like thyme and sage and honey. I have some dried elderberries, like a bag of that. So I don't like. I'm in the middle there, like um, of stuff. So it's not um like I'm fully holistic, like no meds or nothing, but I'm not fully with the med side. There's a time and a place for everything, so that is my standpoint. So, um, yeah. um, but anyways, um, yeah, that's a little bit about me. Um, I do want to, like, I've been kind of thinking about changing the direction of my main channel. Um, I've mentioned my recent weight gain and how I am trying to lose that. I do have um, kettlebells and dumbbells and resistance bands. So I've been thinking about creating videos in a schedule to where like I can as a bigger person because I know like I look for workout videos and like the ones that I see are like fit and skinny. So um having like my own little twist on things. I know I do see like the videos where it's um like kettlebells and dumbbells and I know you have to look for videos for like the different exercises that you want and the different thingies that you want to use, the different weights that you want to use. I know there's body weight videos. I've been thinking about doing like body weights videos, resistance band videos, because resistance bands are cheaper than um, dumbbells and kettlebells. I've gotten dumbbells at Goodwill, so there is that option. So, I do have my bachelor's degree. I did want to say that. So, but anyways, like doing videos like body weights, resistance band, kettlebells, dumbbells, um, as like a bigger person, so to help other bigger people on their weight loss journey as well. So, I know it feels kind of lonely at times. Um, so um, I just want to show them that they are not alone in this journey, and I do want to help them. Like, one of the reasons why I went to college to get my bachelor's degree is to help people. So, but I also want to continue with the haul videos and maybe do like what I eat in a day videos, just so that my main channel is not just the hauls. the food hauls, the grocery hauls, but also what I do with the food as well. So, um, but yeah, that is kind of the direction that I want to go. I am a little on the nervous side about uploading workout videos as like a bigger person. I don't know what kind of reaction people are going to have. So, which is one of the reasons why I have not uploaded them yet, but I will upload one. Maybe, I know that there's been a couple of people that in the fitness industry who have done like the live workouts. So I have thought about doing that. One person who's also a parent has done it on the weekends on Saturdays. Like she used to do it on Saturdays, but she had somebody like her husband watches the kids while she does the workouts, the live workouts. I don't know if she still does them. I don't think she does. But I don't know if I'd be able to do the live workouts on the weekends, nights, weekends, holidays. Like my mom is home on the weekends and some holidays, so I don't know. I will figure out a schedule and stuff like that. So most of my videos will probably be when the kids are in school. They do get out at the end of May. They're off all of June and most of July. They go back to school July 20 something. So yeah. I don't know if I will start it now or if I will start it in July after they go to school. So that way I can sit down and work on like a routine and stuff like that. But and what I want to do with it. So I don't know. I don't want to do like an extreme massive overhaul of my channel all at one time. I want to ease into it. So I could probably start with like do the haul and then what I eat in a day or what I use the food for, stuff like that. So I don't necessarily meal prep consistently. Like a lot of times, like for breakfast, like for an example, like breakfast is usually an egg and cheese wrap. Lunch is like today my lunch is going to be what's it called? Spaghetti from last night's dinner. So and dinner I have some chicken legs, not thighs. Chicken quarters, leg quarters out, so I will probably make something with that. So lunch is usually last night's dinner if there's anything left over. So, that is it. And dinner, it changes just about every night. Wednesday is the only one that is generally the same, and it's spaghetti because it's quick and easy, and I usually go to choir practice Wednesday nights. So, oh, another thing I am into, I just looked at it, is virtual races. I get my races from virtualrunevents.com. They recently just started a VIP program where you pay $10 for the entire year, for an entire year, and you get different perks. Like one being you get your races half off. So, they have like the 50 state, like for example, they have like the 50 states run across America or something like that, run through America. With the 50 states, they have a bundle. It's like $1,100. They have it marked down to 750, and if you're a VIP or if you bought the full moon, um the full moon will get you 40% off discount code, or if you're a VIP, you get 50% off. It brings it down, like 50% off is like 375 or something like that, if my math is mathing right. So far, um, I like it. They just started it. You get special emails, um, points, and stuff like that. But anyways, I am gonna go. I got a phone call. So like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.